Yes, yay! So, hi, and welcome to the Raw Truth About Living Your Dream series with Leela Simmons. And today, our special guest is the phenomenal Lauren G. Reliford, also known as the Queen of Forgiveness. Lauren is a pretty amazing human being who has authored several books. She has led multiple workshops on forgiveness and other personal development topics. And she is the mommy of the amazing Amo and Axel Prime.
My puppy.
And tonight we are going to be discussing the raw truth about living your dreams. And this came about because I'm sure everybody's seen Tyrese's videos about how you can live the life of your dreams. You just have to stay focused. And he makes these epic Instagram videos from his backyard movie theater, and they get on my nerves. Not because, not for the reason that everybody thinks, but the average person that's buying Tyrese's CDs or going to see his movies or bootlegging his movies, they are far removed from a movie theater in the backyard. So I want to talk about some people that are living their dream life, and their dream life isn't so necessarily far removed from the average person's dream life, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lauren, my first question for you is, tell us about a dream that you're currently living.
Okay. So this is crazy because I never thought that this would be a dream. But like this apartment that I'm in right here, it's a
Mm-hmm.
two-bed, two-bath, and uh, I am in my room is a little apartment. My room is a little apartment, and I'm in here right now, and my son's out there in the living area with his friends, and they just like have a little bachelor pad going in there. And I never really thought this would be a dream. You know, I thought the multi-million-dollar mansion would be a dream, but as any of you know, I was homeless, and I like to throw in there that I was homeless by choice. I could have went home at any time, but I decided that I was going to strengthen up and get on my feet on my own instead of getting on my feet on the back of my parents. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe it was noble, maybe it was crazy, maybe it was a little bit of both, but that was what happened. I came to Austin, Texas, moved into a homeless shelter, and and within about 5 months, I made it into my first apartment, which I wish I like had pictures to share with you right now. I don't. I didn't have all of that prepared, but oh my God, it was a box. I lived in a studio apartment with me, my son, two of my friends that I let come stay with me, and then I kicked them out. We'll talk about that later. And then another friend I let come stay with me, and then I had to get rid of her. And then a cousin that came to stay with me, and he left on his own. And we were all living in this little bitty box, you know.
Yeah, every time you had roommates, I was like, really, Lauren? Like, where's everybody sleeping? But anyway, keep going.
And look, and no one has lived here. And there's more
Yay!
room. and, and there's
That's
more room. It wasn't my purpose in life to shelter people, because there are some people that do that. They shelter people in their really small houses or large houses or whatever, and that's part of their calling in life. And I had to realize that that wasn't mine, and it wasn't. It
yeah.
wasn't. So I had to let everyone go. So now I'm at a place where everything is okay, and I manifested all of these things. I manifested my roommates. I manifested my homes. I manifested my work. I man, I brought everything into play, and I see how it happened, and it's amazing to make more stuff happen.
Yeah.
Like not too long ago, the amazing Leela Simmons, the badass healing artist, prescribed me some Sam E, and I haven't even finished taking it.
But
I'm gonna start back on it again so I can finish it because that stuff was expensive.
yeah,
It is
it
not
was
gonna.
high end.
It was. It was. You said it was high end.
It was high end, really high quality, really high end.
Yes. Yes. And I have to finish taking it because my money is not going to waste.
Okay, mini
Um,
Leela commercial. So, how did the Sam E change your experience?
when I was taking it, it really leveled me out
Hmm.
because for years I have been debating with my doctor that I was not flipping depressed. I mean, like, he couldn't tell me nothing. He was like, I think you may be suffering from depression. I said, I think you may be a quack doctor.
And then Leela one day said,
I think you should take some Sam E. The guys are telling me Sam E for you. So she doesn't tell me I'm depressed. She does it the smart way. She says, the guys are telling me Sam E for you. And so I go get this, I go research it. And some of the stuff it was saying, it said depression, but it said so much more stuff that resonated with me. But once I started taking it, within like a week, I realized, oh my God, because see, when you're depressed, you don't realize it when you're really depressed. There's a lot of people walking around talking about, I'm depressed. That's not real depression. Real depression is when you don't even recognize that you're out in
yeah.
the park. That's, and I can say that you can depress yourself by saying that you're depressed and thinking depressing thoughts. You can do that. But I'm not going to even say you're not depressed when you say you are. I'm going to say that it's critical when you don't realize you are.
Amen. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that in another hangout because yes, I have had some experiences myself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's critical when you don't realize that you're depressed. I'm thinking my life is the best it's ever been. I overcame homelessness on my own. I didn't have any resources. So really, before I became homeless, I really was homeless. I was living with my parents.
Right.
I was homeless. I,
Yeah.
I was homeless. So um, it I'm like, I overcame homelessness. I moved twice, and I moved to better places, and I have better job opportunities. I'm making money on the side. Someone just donated me a car. I haven't received it yet. It's in the shop. Amazing, mind blows. That's another manifestation. And
So, Lauren, how long ago was it? The entire time Lauren's lived in Austin, which has been how many? 3 years?
two,
2 years. 2 years Lauren has lived in Austin, raising her son by herself and had no car. Like on the bus at 2 o'clock in the morning so she can get to work on time with no car. And the really so having a car is a dream come true for Lauren.
yes.
Yeah.
And I refused to get one because I could have got one a long time ago. I refused to get one because I couldn't afford it without us. In my mind at the time, my mind thinks differently now, but I know what my mind was thinking at the time. I could not afford it without what's the words I'm looking for?
Creating a hardship for your family?
Yes, without
Yeah.
creating another hardship. And the way I'm thinking about it now, if I had just went on and got a car, I could have done more stuff to increase income.
Right.
But at the time, I didn't need a car because I was thinking like that. This is just going
Right.
to create another hardship because I'm going to have a car and I can't do anything besides what I'm doing.
Right.
So I want to say, like for the topic of this show, um, is coming into living my dream because I see my dream unfolding.
Mhm.
Ultimately, I do want to be doing the Queen of Forgiveness full time. I go back and forth on it. And I'm like, I'm gonna drop this Queen of Forgiveness stuff. I'm not doing it. But I can't help it. Like it pulls me.
Mm-hmm.
It drives me. And you know, I lost my train of thought.
The yeah, that's how we have ADD conversations. Um,
Yeah.
you were talking about seeing your dream unfold.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm seeing my dream unfold, and I am seeing myself going to the place where I'll be speaking full time, and I'll be writing more books, and I'll be traveling more, teaching. I was actually invited on a tour, the Love We World tour, and I don't know when we're going to get started, but I know I have to renew my passport, and that's just a part of my dream, and I was invited to that, and I'm excited. When I talk about forgiveness and I discuss it, I really got tired for a while. I think this is what held me out for the last year or so, not really doing the Queen of Forgiveness post like I wanted to. I don't want to just talk. I want some action to come of what I'm talking about. And that's something that has been boggling my mind
Mm-hmm.
for a little while now, because I'm thinking forgiveness begets action.
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason to forgive not to come to a solution.
Okay.
And that's something that I want the Queen of Forgiveness to be about solutions in society. So I'm on my way there, because my mind is totally starting to wrap around things that I can do with that business to really make some changes in my community.
That's yummy. I want to talk to you more about that off air, but
Mhm.
so this doesn't turn into a coaching session. But I do want to plug Michelle Warner. She is epic. And she helped me kind of gain some clarity. I know exactly what you're saying. She helped me gain some clarity a couple weeks ago. She was my second Raw Truth series guest. So I'll call you when we're done. We'll talk about it. I'll get little people
Okay.
into it.
Okay.
All right, awesome. So I just I want to like make it succinct for everybody that's watching, because we can leapfrog conversations like all day. So a couple of dreams that Lauren's living right now, that she didn't even like really fathom not that long ago, is that she's loving the work that she's doing, and she's living in a enormous space compared to her last space. So I think when we think about living our dream life, like she said, there's that McMansion. My 5 bedroom, 5.5 bath McMansion on 2 acres is a dream. It's there. It still exists. But when I was sharing 1 bedroom with my 3 children in my ex-husband's apartment, this 2 bedroom space that I live in right now was a dream.
Hmm. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, we have to remember that there are smaller dreams on the way to our bigger dreams, and
Exactly.
very often we don't dream those smaller dreams because we're so focused on this bigger dream. But the smaller dreams get you to the bigger dream, and so I'm gonna say something that's really crazy: dream smaller. Like
Amen.
like
Amen. Because
yeah,
when you have $0 in the bank and you're trying to make 6 figures, like there's such a huge gap between 0 clients and a 6 figure salary that you can't fathom. You can't get there. There's so much resistance getting there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you, we got to do a Dream Smaller series. We're gonna talk.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah,
So
I just put it in my notes. It's happening. It's
I'm with
written.
it. I'm with it. I'm totally with it. So my next question is, tell us about a dream that you had that when it came true was an epic disaster. We got 13 minutes. So just pick one.
You, you, but you already know what came to my mind, and we're going to talk about it because this is the raw truth, right?
It is the raw truth, so go there, boo.
Okay. I'm trying to pull it together. Give me a second. Wait, I know we got 13 minutes, but I have to be ADD for a second. Where is Autumn?
I'm
She's
right
laying
here.
down. She's right there. She's been giggling at us. I knew she was still there because she was giggling.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm back. So, man, this is just so close to my heart because you know me and my heart for women and women things. And I haven't been as active in my women's group as I wanted to be, but I've just started recently to become more active.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, one of the things that we talk about in women's group is men.
Right.
You know, relationships, being in love, having someone. So
Uh-huh.
I know I'm coming slow to this, but I swear I'll get there before 13 minutes is up.
I know. I'm cracking up at your mild resistance. Let it loose.
I know, right? I'm working. Okay, so I can't mention his. I can mention his first name, but I won't.
Okay.
So okay, so what did I call him? I
Um,
didn't get. He didn't get a nickname,
you
did
didn't
he?
get a nickname. He didn't stick around that long. You better give the next one a nickname so he can stick around a little longer. Okay, a little bit of background, y'all. Lauren's love interests always have a nickname, just like mine do. I didn't realize I did that, but yeah, they always have a nickname. But this one didn't get one.
there was Love Bug,
That was
and
what's coming to mind.
there
Love.
was there was Baby Love.
Okay.
Those were the only two,
Uh huh.
and he didn't get a nickname.
He didn't get
So
one.
okay, so I will just call him the lover because that's all he ended up being. So and
Yeah.
my big dream was, and this was a big dream. This was my big little dream. So my big little dream was to have a lover that was like there for me all the time. Whether we decided to be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, that I would have this bright idea in my brain was that instead of just being single, have someone, even if it's not monogamous, right?
Okay.
And man, it didn't turn out. No, don't ever shortchange yourself. Is what I want to say about that. I shortchanged myself. What I really wanted was a real relationship.
Yeah.
But I settled for this. That's why I said it was my big, small dream. My big dream was to have a real relationship with not just a lover, but a friend and a confidant. And that was the big dream. And I little dreamed it by saying, well, if I just had a lover that was there for me on a regular basis, even if I wasn't his only lover and he wasn't my only lover, I just have this, what the guys call it, they call it they main chick. I don't know what to call it for a guy.
That's cute.
Not that, yeah, I guess, but I ended up being a side chick.
Ooh.
I had never been a side chick before. It was horrifying.
It was horrifying.
I didn't like it.
It was amusing to me when I realized I was the side chick, but that's another time.
I didn't like it. I was like, I'm laughing at it now. It's amusing now, but it was not amusing
No,
while it was happening.
It was not amusing while it was happening.
It was not amusing. And I had never been a side chick before, so this was like something new for me. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, I found this thing online way after it was over. Did you see what I posted in the group? The 8 signs that you're a side chick?
Mm-hmm. It was revelatory for you.
Yeah, all 8 of them appeared.
All 8?
All 8. He didn't want to take pictures with me. That one picture that I had with him, he didn't want to take that. He
Mm.
was like, after I took it, he said, "What are you doing?" And that's why I never took a picture with him again. I was like, if you don't want to take pictures with me, then fine. And it was very revelatory for me. One of the things in there was that he always breaks plans with you. He
Mm.
makes them and he breaks them. And he did
Mm.
that a lot. He would be like, "I'm coming tomorrow. We're going to dinner." And then I wouldn't, and then and this was the key part to that. Whoever put this up put it up just for kicks and giggles, but they told the truth. Not only did he break them, but he didn't even apologize or anything. It was just like he broke them and act like it never happened, like he never created. So my big little dream, it just totally went to crap because like I realized, oh my God, this is not what I want for
Yeah.
myself, for my life, for my he never met my son. I was with him for 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
He never met my kid, not once. My kid has never seen his face. He has never seen my child's face.
Wow. So,
Yeah, that was a catastrophe. That was no good.
yeah, what do we learn? Hi, Amo.
Yeah, you knew that was Almo.
Who else is he
Yeah,
going?
come say hello.
Well, I gotta go in 3 minutes because I gotta drop 8 and stuff. This 8 and stuff.
You gotta drop it off. I thought that was ours.
It says I don't really 8 minutes because he has no
So
electricity.
you about to get on the bus? Come say hello. And then bye.
Bye.
Okay. Okay.
No. Amo is a big person. He's done with our shenanigans. Okay. So, what did we learn?
Oh, I learned to now we just said dream small, but
Mm-hmm.
I learned not to make your dream too small.
Dream small, but
Uh,
don't settle, maybe? Dream small, but don't settle? Because
yeah,
were you dreaming?
that wasn't my dream. The second one, the
Yeah,
second thing that I settled for wasn't my dream. So
right.
I have an attainable dream, but don't settle for what you don't want. And
And
and I settled for what I didn't want. And the universe showed me, the God showed me, like, okay, you think this is what you want? We're gonna give it to you in full.
big neon letters, y'all.
Yeah, because what you were really asking for, now I didn't think about this. What I was really asking for was to be a side chick.
Because can I tell all your business? Or
Yeah,
like, okay, because she didn't believe that she could have the relationship she wanted, so she settled for, oh, I'll just take this not friends with benefits situation, and it turned out that we catch feelings, don't we, Lauren? Yes, we do. So we
yeah, we
ended up
did.
catching feelings for somebody that we knew was not at all what we wanted. So
Exactly.
yeah,
And that if he even treated me good and was what I said I wanted, I wouldn't have been happy with it.
right.
I think I only stayed stuck on him for so long because he was elusive and he wasn't really there.
Ooh, we're gonna talk about that after the hangout. There's a whole
Mm-hmm.
I had that too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over it now. Okay, so we have 4 minutes. Last question. Tell us about a dream that you still have that has not yet materialized.
Mm. Oh goodness. Uh, the freedom to travel dream.
Mm,
Uh, just it. I used to say, oh, I don't want to work anybody's job, blah blah blah, snickety snackety, you know. But just in the whole dreaming smaller thing, I like the job that I have actually. And
hmm
I had a point where I didn't like doing it because I felt like I would just was undertrained, and
Gotcha.
I didn't feel like I was undertrained. I feel like which I thought I understood, and what they had me doing felt bogus to me. And
Okay.
once they started training me, I really like it. It's really cool. So
Okay.
I've been being trained, and it's really cool. I really like my job. Do I want to just be there 40 hours a week? Nope, because I got just so many other things that I want to do.
Mhm.
And they do give us the flexibility to do that because I work for a company that caters to travel. So if I say I need a month off so I could go stay in a few hotels, they're gonna be like, heck yeah.
Awesome.
make sure you're staying in our hotel. So this is my new big little dream. I like to keep this job because it keeps my travel cheap.
Mhm.
Uh, and even when you have a lot of money, you could just bring more people with you and you could travel cheaper.
Right. Amen.
You know,
Let me
it's
know
like,
where
oh, you can't
we're going.
afford to go there? Yes, you can. You're coming with me.
Yeah. Just let me know where we're going. I
Yeah,
will say
exactly.
I will say that I want to go to Jeju in Atlanta for my birthday. Girls trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeju.
Yep.
Yeah. It's on. We won't talk about that after this too. But yeah, so
Awesome.
that's my big little dream is to I want to travel more. I want to get into the travel lifestyle a lot more, and not with $1 million in my bank account, but I want to do it as soon as possible, like now, whether $1 million is in my bank account or not.
That's what's up. I'm with it. Totally. So thank you, ma'am. It's yummy as usual. Tell people how they can find you on the interwebs.
Uh, Queen of Forgiveness, Google it. Find me on Instagram, I Queen of Forgiveness, I Queen Forgiven on Twitter, I Queen of Forgiveness on YouTube, I Queen of Forgiveness on Facebook. You'll find me. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm the Queen of Forgiveness. I'm everywhere, and everything else is gonna fall under that.
Yay. So, Autumn, thank you for listening, and everybody that's watching the recording because I screwed up in posting the links. Thanks. This has been another Raw Truth series with Leela Simmons. Have a fantastic night,
Thank you
everybody.
for coming, Autumn.
You're welcome.
See you
Nice
later.
meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.